Hello, everybody. My name is Ann-Kathrin. I'm a fashion editor of Vogue Germany. And right now I'm going to talk to Soeren Le Schmidt, who just showed his new collection in a fashion film. So, yeah, let's see what he has to say. Hi, Soeren. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for watching.
Thank you. So, at first, can you maybe talk us a little bit through the film? So, what was your inspiration and what feelings did you want to communicate?
Yeah, actually, my collection is smaller than it used to. It was like cut to the chase. So I was focusing on the old school tailoring and the tailor-made suits, and I kind of held it in the black and white universe with a hint of hot orange and electric blue. And then usually I travel a lot, but the last year I haven't been able to. So I was kind of celebrating Copenhagen. So the film is filmed all over Copenhagen, both in the old city center and near the canal and in the nature at Filleren. So we was trying to like celebrate Copenhagen and challenge the creativity. So I think like I challenged myself and tried to focus on something else than just the collection.
And can you tell me a little bit about the title? What did you mean by it?
Yeah. Maybe some of you know about the boiling frog. It's like if you put a frog into a pot of water and heat it, it was like slowly getting warmer and warmer, and in the end, you kill the frog. And I think we have to sometimes stop up and think before we boil to death. And I think it's interesting psychology.
And how did it feel for you as a designer to show your collection within a film? So, can you see any advantages in that? Because we put our focus much more on the feelings you wanted to communicate rather than on the actual pieces, I think. Um,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think like it was not my plan to show, all the silhouettes and all the items in my film. I think people can go and check my lookbook. For me, it was more important to show the idea about the film and to dig deeper and show all the feelings. But I can surely see a lot of advantage to do the digital. Uh, First of all my clients are front row tonight,
Yeah.
and I think it's kind of important, like to include my customers like this. I made a lot of clothes for all types of people. Um, so in that way, I think it's very interesting. I still miss all you guys, but you know, hopefully soon again.
They come back, of course. I know you put a great emphasis on sustainability also, and you use a lot of leftover fabrics. And what I find very interesting is that you do on-demand manufacturing. And I wondered if this helps you now in these difficult times, yeah, to get through it.
I think so. I have no stock. I know that a lot of my colleagues have a lot of dead stock
Yeah.
lying around right now because, you know, the sales has been going down. But we don't have any stock, and we produce only by orders. We have so little on the stock right now, and mostly we're doing is after measurements, and then we do a
Mm.
lot of leftover materials, and I redesign and upcycle my old collections. I think that we designers needs to be creative, and if I have a dress that hasn't been sold from the last season, there's a reason why it hasn't been sold. So I think we should be able to zoom out and redesign and upcycle old items. So I do that a lot, and I think it's very creative.
And this was already under discussion before the crisis, but now it's getting more important than ever, I think.
Exactly.
Yeah. What I also find very interesting is that your label has so many facets. So on the one hand, you do this traditional tailoring and you dress some royals, I know. On the other hand, you're very inspired by subcultures and zeitgeist. So I wondered how you combine all of these seemingly different worlds.
Yeah, it's seemingly different, but I
Yeah.
think my background as tailor, I focus a lot of the body proportions. So when I
Mm.
design, I think all around the body, and I love to design for different types of people. And that's why I think when I travel, I get a lot of inspiration from different personalities and different cultures. So actually, I love to design for so many different kind of people, and I do both my collections, but I also do like red carpet evening gowns, and I love to do so many different things. Actually, I think that that's what drives me. I
Yeah.
think it's very
Why?
important that to force your brain to think in new directions all the time, and you have to all the time pushing forward. I think it's very interesting and very creative, actually.
Mm. Can you maybe name me one piece we saw in the film which is very important for this collection, or which has a special story, maybe?
Yeah, actually, for the first time, we have made some print. I don't do that much print, but actually, I liked it a lot. We made some fitted blazer jackets with the LE print all over the black and white,
Hmm.
and I think people like that a lot. My own favorite piece is the hot orange suit. I think that's very
Yeah,
cool.
I can imagine that. That's great.
And I love to do like this old school tailoring, but with a hint of, it's not everyone who dare to wear like a hot orange suit, but everyone wants to wear like a regular suit. So I like to take some of those traditional items and then put a splash of hot orange, or it could be something else. But
Mm.
for this collection, it's like the orange and the blue color.
So, and I wanted to ask you also, what is your vision for your brand for, yeah, the time after the pandemic? Do you have some, yeah, did you undergo some changes as a person maybe, or as a designer?
Actually, I already before the pandemic, we started to do more and more sustainable choices and do more and more leftover fabrics. And the last year, I used some 100 sustainable fabrics, and I think we want to continue that direction actually, and
Mm.
to do more upcycling and redesign of old collections. I like to do that, and right now, I'm very very happy about my film, and I think maybe I could involve that in the future also for
Mm.
my shows. But I really hope that I'm allowed to invite you guys for my next show
Yeah, but
live.
both is possible. Yeah. Thank you so much. I think our time is up already, but yeah, your show was the last one for today. So I wish you luck and have a nice evening, everybody. Bye. Thank you so much.
Bye.